Welcome to my channel. Something drew me towards ostrich farming. It was numbers, it was land, and maybe it was instinct. Most of us, when we think about livestock, we think about cattle, we think beef. A cow in a field feels safe and familiar. But when I looked deeper, I started asking different questions. Not which animal is bigger, but which animal produces more meat over time. Which animal multiplies faster? Which animal makes sense on limited land? Which animal has healthier meat? Let's compare directly. A beef cow gives birth to one calf per year. One. That calf takes roughly 18 to 24 months before you get beef from it. And when it is slaughtered, you might get around 200 kilograms of usable meat that is without bones. That is solid, reliable, and traditional. Now, let's look at an ostrich. One female ostrich can lay between 40 and 80 eggs in a season under good management. Even if we are conservative and say only 25 chicks survive to sellable stage, that is still 25 birds in 1 year. Each bird can produce around 35 to 40 kilograms of red meat at about 10 to 14 months old. Let's pause here. One cow, about 200 kilograms of meat every 2 years. One female ostrich, potentially over 800 kilograms of meat from her offsprings in about 1 year. That is not a small difference. And then there is land. Cattle need grazing space, proper grazing space. If you overstock, you destroy the land. Ostriches, on the other hand, you can run breeding trios, that is one male to 2 females in a relatively small plot if managed properly. On limited land space, reproduction rate becomes everything. Then there is feed efficiency. Cattle typically convert feed at around 6 kilograms of feed per 1 kilogram of weight gain. Ostriches can convert at around 4 kilograms per kilogram of gain during growth phases. Feed is money. Efficiency is survival. And then there is something else that drew me. With ostriches, you do not just get meat. You get feathers harvested without killing the bird. Leather, one of the most luxurious exotic leathers in the world. Oil from the fat. Eggs for breeding or sale. It is a full value chain. Beef gives meat and hide. Ostriches give layers of revenue. But let me be honest. Ostriches are not easy. They are sensitive. They require good management. They need incubation, electricity, and timing. You cannot farm ostriches casually. But if managed well, the increase in numbers. And that is what pulled me. Not just farming, but multiplication. In Zimbabwe, where land must be used wisely, where feed costs matter, where every hectare must justify itself, the question is not which animal is traditional. The question is which animal multiplies opportunity. That is why I chose ostriches. This is not anti-beef. This is about numbers. This is about strategy. And maybe this is about seeing something others are not looking at closely enough. This is What's Up Farming. More to come. Thank you for listening.